Hey guys, Steve, Nintendo Dual Screens Podcast, dualscreens.com. I'm here with Colm, who I just kind of happened to come upon Cardpocalypse, and it's coming to Nintendo Switch in the fall.
That's right, yep.
Said. Pretty cool card game. Colm, tell me about it.
So you got to play the demo we're showing here at PAX, and I just started telling you, really the game has so much more that you didn't get to see. So in its essence, it's a narrative-led RPG where the battle system is the card game.
Right.
So you played it a bit, you see it's a fully realized collectible card game within a game, and that collectible card game is called Power Pets. So you're this 10-year-old girl called Jess, you're in school, and you and all your friends are obsessed with Power Pets. It's a cartoon and a card game. So as you play...
Sounds familiar.
Yeah. So it's set in the 90s. All the things that happened to us in school, we drew on that to make the game, and kids getting in trouble. The card game gets banned, like in the very start of your playthrough in Cardpocalypse.
That happened to us
forbidden.
in school.
Yeah, exactly.
Pokemon and Magic were not allowed in my school. And Warheads, the candies, I don't know why those were banned, but they were.
Yeah. Fred, who's the artist on this, in his school, yo-yos were banned. They were becoming
Snap
weapons.
bracelets, they got banned.
Everything gets banned.
Oh yeah.
So
Catholic school.
That's our inspiration, basically. It's that feeling of being in school and everyone being obsessed with the same thing. Then our extra hook is, if you're into card games, we're doing this mechanic where Cardpocalypse is purely single player. So the CCG you play is all within a single player environment, and we don't have to care about balance particularly, and we get to do really interesting things. So for us, that's changing the rules. So as you play through, you didn't get to see this in the demo, you, the player, change the rules at certain points. You're forced to pick a new rule that is just going to affect the rest of your playthrough.
Cool.
So now card draw works slightly differently, or now deck building works slightly differently. It's going to affect you and all your AI opponents.
Okay, I noticed that one of the mechanics that you showed us in the demo was that we add
the stickers
to a card to power it up a little bit.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's unique as well. I mean, or that's harder to realize in a multiplayer environment.
Sure.
It's totally fine in single player, so we give you stickers that let you upgrade your cards. That's your collection. The rule changes, and you actually do some card changes that are to all cards in existence. So that's the other side of it. You're affecting you and your opponent. So it gives you choices here's one mechanic, like the defender keyword. So do you want all minions with defender to be stronger or weaker or cost more? So you're making this choice, which is going to affect you. You could buff it, make it deck build around that mechanic. But you're going to come up against people that it's going to help as well.
Right. It's kind of like when you were kids and Rain Dance was overpowered, so you said you can't use Blastoise anymore.
Exactly. House rules.
Exactly.
So you probably saw there was a hand-drawn card in the demo
as well.
Yes, I did see that. So that is earlier in the game than the demo, but you
proxy cards.
Yeah, you have there's a magazine with a blank card, and the kids draw the card.
That's awesome.
So we really lean into that kind of stuff.
It's really cute. It's got a lot of charm. It did remind me of back in the day playing on the steps with the Pokemon cards.
Yeah.
Saying, oh, you want to borrow my whatever? I'll play you for it. Or who goes first? I'll play you for it.
You've probably noticed it. I've noticed it. Nowadays, you get into, say, a new card game, I go online and I read about it, and I get deck lists. And that is so different than pre-internet. When you were a kid, you only had this small handful of cards, your friend had his cards, and you had to deck build in a very different way.
Oh yeah.
And that's what we're trying to capture.
Everything now is just at your fingertips when you're getting into a card game. I'm a big card game guy. I like deck building games, and I like beating the hell out of somebody, like our Hearthstone and something like that.
Are you into deck builders?
Yeah.
So our first prototype had a deck builder as the card game. But there's a steeper ramp with that.
Yeah.
And then we want to layer new rules on top of it. So we ripped that out, and then we went for a much easier to grasp first basic game that you then, you're changing the rules on top of.
Awesome.
And it's working much better.
Awesome. Well, that's Cardpocalypse. Keep your eyes open for it, your ears open for it.
Later this year.
And I'd love to have you on the show proper. We do it over the internet. Talk about things. Colm, thank you so much. Sorry, I got to do the left hand because I'm holding the camera with the right hand. I do apologize.
Thanks for checking it out.
Yeah, thanks for watching, guys.